guys, Charlie here from Child Crochet, and just wanted to, so this video is a day in my life, and what I'm doing today is I'm organising all my yarn and crochet stuff, because as you can see up here, this is a mess, and it's kind of a mess all the way down, and someone who I work with where I volunteer was kind enough to give me some of their yarn that they don't want anymore, so I have more yarn that I need to find new places for, so that's what I'm going to be working on today. So yeah, because I got a lot to do. And I was planning on starting dead on 8 o'clock, but it's now basically 8:30 because I had some other jobs I need to do around the house, like my hula hoop. I had to do a bit of cleaning, and I also had to fold up some clothes for Mum to help her out. So yeah, so I did want to start dead on 8 o'clock, but I couldn't. My friend is coming over later to help me with product photos for my products because my shop's opening. When this video is up, it should be the day my shop opens, I'm pretty sure. Or it will be up a day or two before my shop opens. It's going to be on Instagram, but my brother told me some conflicting information. Yeah, Saturday's the last day of January, so it'll be Sunday it goes up, or I'll maybe just do it on Saturday. But my brother told me conflicting information, saying that, oh, no one will buy from an Instagram shop if it's not connected to a proper business. And it's just, my brother likes confusing me, okay? My brother just likes confusing me. So I'm going to have to talk to my friend about it, whether I should actually do Instagram or Etsy, or if I should just do both. So, yeah. So that's what I'm going to talk to my friend about later when they come round. Anyway, let's get started because this is a mess and it needs organising, okay? So, I am going to just take off all the bags and then unstop this, because the wheels have a little thing where you can stop and start them. So just gonna undo those and then start taking everything out and putting it back neatly. Yes, this is the bag of all my products. It has worms and frogs and scrunchies. Yes, and the worms that are like multicolored, like this one, it has like 3 different scrap yarns in it. These ones I'm going to sell as what's it called? I'm gonna sell them as mystery worms. So there'll be mystery worms that you can get for slightly cheaper. I also have some hats and headbands in here that I'm also going to sell because I made them on my Centroad, but I don't need like 100 hats and headbands, so might as well sell them. So I'm going to pull this over here. I'll see you once I've pulled this round in front of me. Okay, guys? So, guys, I got it here. Yeah, this thing is a mess. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off these little bits here. This one has personal stuff. This one has hooks and what's it called? Shears, like my little scissor cutty things. Okay, got this cake of yarn, which I have not used, but I need to at some point. Got my Sally doll on here, a notebook. I got the circular knitting needles that came with my Centroad. Okay, got my stitch markers. Got a label for yarn, which I need to keep because I haven't finished that yarn. Okay, I got scraps of yarn. Got a scrunchie. Let's get this yarn off of here. I've got another scrap of yarn, and I got candy cane on here for some reason. I think I was gonna eat that candy cane, but then I just never got around to it. Okay, and that's one of my bags. This is the beanie I was doing that I have not finished. I need to finish that. A granny square. I've got some lids. 2 lids. Got a couple of stitch markers and some crochet hooks right here. Stitch marker fell. Okay. Got a USB thingy, headphones, more headphones. Why do I have so many pairs of headphones? That was from a what's it called? That was meant to be a bookmark, but it kind of failed. Got some fidgets, yarn. Got a worm, which is my first one, which is one I'm keeping. Got a worm that I need to put a keychain on. I got this for some reason, another label, my lip balm, refresher my sister got me ages ago that I still haven't eaten, another candy cane, got this It's a little sticky thing that is meant to be for this, which is part of the row counter of my Centroad. And then I got the blocking board for my Granny Square blocking board. Oh, things are falling. Oh, my lip balm. And then I got my yarn unwinder. Okay, that's all of that off, and this needs a clean. But I'm gonna just so I'm gonna clean this, organize it, and then put it back on. Also, I have hooks on. Let's just lower this a little bit. Got hooks on this side, which I'm gonna take off if it gently, if it lets me. Come on, come off, come off, come off. Oh. These are what hold all the bags on it. Look, go on, away. There. Anyway, I need to go get a microfiber cloth to clean the top of this because it's a mess and I cannot work with it being this messy. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. I pressed the TV remote, no, stopped recording. And I'm back. I got a microfiber cloth just to give this a good dust. Yeah. I'm going to be sweeping the floor after I'm done with this anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, anyway, let's turn this back around this way, because, nope, that's the back. This is the front, so this is the way I'll be looking at it, so I'm going to start putting things back this way. Okay, so first, my yarn unwinder, so when it's there, this is the bit that's closest to me, so I'd have that there. I'm going to have my, oh, better give this a dust before putting it on there. I'm going to go into a time lapse for you guys as I do this, because it's going to be pretty boring stuff, okay? So guys, I know this probably still looks like a mess, but I have my yarn unwinder here. I have one current project right here, which is the bag. Stitch markers here. Oh, move these. I got my stitch markers here. My notebook right here next to them. So, notebook there. I put my first ever scrunchie and first ever worm there because, well, they're the ones I'm keeping. My headphones are here because these are the headphones I use when editing my videos. And then I also got my lip balm and my thingy-majig. Cannot remember the name of that. But yeah, that's what I have on here. I also sorted out this. So, and here is the 3 hooks that are currently not in progress. There's a 4.5, a 3.5, and a 5mm. I also got one of my spare pairs of shears and my little bag of darning needles. I got another darning needle and some more shears over here, but they're the ones I'm currently using. And so pop that back on here. Yeah, that's everything I've put back on here. Things I haven't are these 2 hooks. I need to put these in the drawer. The fidgets, the scrap yarn, because I need to find the right place for those. This little thing, I might undo that for scrap yarn. I also didn't put this worm and this square on there because this square needs to be weaved in and blocked. This just needs a keychain that can go in the bag of things to sell. And then what else? I didn't put this back, which was a little tic-tac-toe thing I got from a Christmas cracker. I didn't put this ball of yarn back because once I use it, I need to put it where it goes. And yeah, and I haven't put that other pair of headphones back. So I just need to sort out this. So I don't think there's actually much in here. So in here I have the mint container I put my gum in. And let me just give this a very quick clean. But yeah, in here I keep the mint container I keep my gum in. 2 nail files because, you know, if your nails are getting too long or they're getting jagged, they can get caught on them. Some nail clippers, same thing. If your nails get too long, it's right there, quick and easy. And my hand cream, because my hands get dry very easily. The only thing I had in there that I'm not putting back in was this. That came with my pedometer. It's a little like thing to put around your neck, but it's a lot more accurate having it clipped onto my waistband. So yeah, that's the only thing I'm not adding back. So, oh yeah, I'm also not adding back onto here the candy canes and the refreshers. I need to eat those because my sister's eating all the candy canes. and the knitting needles. I need to find a place for those. So other than that, that's the first layer done. Now onto the second layer. I guess for these ones I'll need to get down on the floor, so ignore the messy floor, okay? So guys, this is the second layer, loads of yarn. And I do have this carry bag here just to put the yarn in so it's not going on the floor. So I guess we just start taking these out. Oh, and there are two that fell out while I was moving it. They're up here, so I'm just gonna grab those. So I guess just grab and put in the bag. I'll see you guys when, I think I'm gonna empty both layers and then organize them. So I'll see you guys once both layers are emptied. So guys, that is both of the layers, oh, careful, emptied. And other than yarn, the only other things in there is my spray bottle to wet the granny squares when I block them, the jar of hairbands for scrunchies, and this jar of random stuff. We had found the other day and I just chucked in here for convenience because I did not know where else to put them. Need to find places for those. So first of things I'm going to do is dust these off and put these back, because I keep them right here for very quick and convenient access. So rest of the stuff. So down here on the bottom layer I'm going to put all the big skeins. This is half used, but this is scrunchie yarn. I want to make more scrunchies. I don't need to, I just want to. So I got these, this. Wait. And yes, I am still working on making the thingy that goes around this so I can stack more yarn in here. It's just taking a while to put together. Here's this cake. Squeeze that in. Then let's see, any other ones with a label. Labeled yarn just goes down here. And then there's that one as well. Yeah, I think that might be all the label yarn I'm going to get down there. So I'm just going to start stacking yarn in here. And I will see you guys. I'm going to time lapse it. So I'll see you guys afterwards. So guys, this is that all done. Careful. Yeah, I know it's stacked pretty high here, and also down there. 1 second, let me just lower you a bit. Oh, you can't see low enough to. Okay, about here. Oh, come on. Okay, 1 sec. Let me take this off of here, and there. That is all of them under there. I hope that was a good shot. I couldn't really see that well when doing it. Wait. But yeah, that is all of this one done. So I can put this back and then move on to the bags. And out of all that yarn, I have found some small skeins that I'd consider scrap yarn, like these and these ones. These are small enough that put with another one, they could probably make, this one could probably do a few lavenders, but they are pretty tiny, so I was going to just chuck these in my scrap yarn bag. And as you guys see, I did realise I forgot one with a label, so I've just shoved that on top. And I did able to shove a couple skeins in the bottom bit as well. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to put that back, and then we're going to go back up onto the sofa, and then I'm going to sort through all the bags, which is going to take forever. So guys, back on the sofa. Let's get back and get comfy, and let's start with this bag. So in here we have all my scrap yarn. Perfect. So this bag can stay the same. I just really have scrap yarn to add to it. So because I have some scrap yarn right here on my table and some more right here. So I'll keep that bag. I'll add the scrap yarn. I left the bag with the other little bits of scrap yarn I just showed you down there. So I'll add scrap yarn to that as we go. Next, let's go for the other tote bag. And here has the squares for my cardigan. Okay, so that can stay in there because I still need to do that. I might put some of those together because I have a big stack of squares there. Okay, Sally, I moved it over there. Move those. See. This bag, okay, these are all the products that these are all my well, this is a granny square I had made when I was just starting. It's one of the daisy ones, and this is what I made because I was testing out a pattern for a friend for their birthday. So they're both theirs. And then I also have the frogs and that I made when I was you know, to figure out pricing and that, and timing, how long it took me to make them. So I got all of those in there. So yeah, those can stay in there. I'm not sure if I still need them. I'm gonna have to check with my friend because they are a lot better at this stuff than me. In here is the squares for my blanket. So in here where did that other square go? There it is. This square can go in here. I need to make more squares for this. And then obviously the bag with all my products in. Okay, that scrunchie can go in there, that fell out. So yeah, nothing really to change in my bag. Thought there would be, but there's not. So I guess I just put these back on here. But before I do, I'm going to give all the little clips a good wipe down because they're probably all dusty. The way I do it is there's 4 of these clips, so I do 3 on the back and then 1 on the side on the second layer. And that one is for this bag because it's really big and heavy, so I put that on this side, 1 layer down, so then the bottom of the bag is touching the floor, so in hopes that the bag won't split and break. Yeah, I really thought I did not have many squares for my cardigan, but turns out I do have a lot. Yeah, so that's these all wiped down. So now I am going to put these back and I'm going to sort out the drawer. I'm getting everything on here sorted out before I move to anything else. So let's get these bags back on and then we'll sort out the drawer. So guys, that's all the bags back. There. So, still got some things on here that I need to sort out. But let's sort out my drawer. Me and my friend did recently organise this, so it shouldn't take too long, this drawer. And sorry if this video is a bit boring this week. Just thought I'd bring you along while I needed to do this. These are the instructions for my Sally pattern. Gotta keep those. Lobster clips for my worms and frogs. These ones I can probably just chuck in here and only have 1 bag for them. There. Put those in. Okay, darning needles, seam ripper, sewing kit. Got my ribbon and my wire and my heads and my spare hooks and paper. Yeah. Really seems like nothing in here really needs to be changed. And it's all nicely organised. Like I said, me and my friend did it recently. So all these can just be put back in here and put back in. Yeah. The only thing I'll change is I'm going to put these in here as well. Put the hooks and this darning needle I had found in there when sorting it out. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm really changing to that. That was a nice, quick and easy section. So, come on, get back in. So, next bit we're going to tackle is the bags that are over there. So, I'm going to bring it over 1 bag at a time and look through it. The bag that has all my equipment that isn't yarn, so like my sticks for my flowers, you know, my zippers and all that, my fabric, all that's going to stay in the bag because that was recently organised, so it doesn't need to be organised. But the rest of the stuff, like the yarn I was recently given, is going to come over here and I'm going to sort through it, okay? So, and to do that, I'm going to need to make a bit of space here and move some of the bits. These need to go in a bag because it has a bag specifically for that project. So those need to be moved. Forgot the candy canes in that one here. And also my scrap yarn jar that can be popped back down here. So yeah, let's get one of those bags. I'm going to start with the smaller one. Okay guys? So guys, I brought the bag over and I also got my scrap yarn bag. This is the first one. This is also a bunch of yarn that isn't from the scrap yarn that she gave me, that they gave me, but it's also just scrap yarn that I've just had. So I'm going to go into a time lapse and sort through this, okay? This video is going to be a lot of time lapses. So guys, just sorted that out. Really all I had to do is take out the scrap yarn and put it in my scrap yarn bag. I might need to do a scrap yarn video soon because my scrap yarn bag is very full. I might need to even get another one. So I might need to do a scrap yarn video soon because this is full. Anyway, hey, I'm starting to wonder how I'm gonna actually make more room because without adding more bags. Anyway, I'm just gonna take an hour or so to just get some of this done speedily and catch up with you afterwards. There's like a hissing sound I can hear. I can hear a hissing sound. It's bugging me. Anyway, I'm gonna get some of this done a bit quickly. I'm gonna like sort out the stuff down there because down there is a mess. So much of a mess I don't really want to show you. So I'm just gonna go down there, pull everything out and sort it out because that is gonna take a while, and then I'll get back to you afterwards. Okay guys, so I just sorted out down there, and well, in my big cardboard box full of yarn, tipped it out, and inside was a spider. I hate spiders, like I hate them. So I literally just let it crawl away, and then when I couldn't see it anymore, I just continued. And I put on my mum's gardening gloves while I put the yarn back on, just in case there was more spiders hiding underneath. I'm just hoping it didn't lay eggs. But what I've done now is I've now folded up the flaps of the box and then put the makeup box that holds my black and white yarn on top, and then my Centroid on top of that. So hopefully no other spiders get in. Anyway, this next bag of yarn is going to look very familiar. It's the one with all the yarn that I've frogged from hats and scarves, and I haven't even finished them all. Still have half of this scarf yet and this hat left. So yeah, I'm going to be going through all this. And I've got this bag to pull the yarn in while I'm looking through it. I haven't really lost any bags. I've just kind of went through and so I haven't lost any bags. I've just kind of went through and moved stuff around. I had some things even just lying on the floor, so I've just moved things around. I even have a bag down here that I'm hoping to put some yarn in. Anyway, let's get started on this. So this one first. This is actually sparkly, so this would be considered a specialty yarn, so that needs to go in my specialty yarn bag. This yarn will just go in here. Same with all this plush yarn. I really need to turn this back into one strand because I want to make these and I want to turn these into these. So yeah, so I'm gonna put you guys into a time lapse while I do this because otherwise it's just gonna be really boring. Anyway, I'll see you guys after I've done all this and I'll let you know where I'm putting what. So guys, just went through all the yarn. For some reason I had a lavender yarn in there. And I also had this, which is being used for my makeup bag. For some reason it was in there. So just those need to be put in their proper place. I have 4 extra specialty yarns, so they all go in the bag of my specialty yarns. 2 pom-poms, not sure where the other ones went. There was 3 I took off a hat. And then I obviously have the bag of the yarn from the cardigan, which I'm going to keep it out of there. Because obviously I'm using this yarn for that bag, and I might even use it to make multiple of those bags, and that, or use it to make granny squares. So I'm gonna keep these out and separate. And then obviously I have the hat and the scarf. I need to finish frogging. I need to finish frogging the scarf. I haven't even started the hat. As much as I want to frog that hat, I kind of don't because I've had it for years. There was, well, my hat. And then in here is all the rest of the frogged yarn. So yeah, lots in here. Oh god, it's hard to show you guys. Yeah, loads of yarn in there. So I'm gonna go through, chuck all that back in that bag, and then I think I only have 1 bag left. This isn't actually taking me very long. I mean, it's only 9:28, so this really is not taking me long. I thought it'd take me all day. Oh well. Maybe I shouldn't have talked so much. This video is going to be long. Anyway, after I finish this, I'm probably going to work on the little makeup pouch bag I'm doing. Try and get those squares done. But then I still got to find a place to put Sally because I haven't done her dress yet. And yeah, I'm going to finish off a couple other projects. I'm going to try and finish off some whips because I got loads of whips. Well, not loads. So I have the blanket, the cardigan, Sally, the makeup bag, the bag from Scrap Yarn, the beanie. I think that's everything. Yeah, so it's only 6 whips. Less than some people. Anyway, I'm going to transfer these all back into that bag. Because this is actually a carry bag my mum uses a lot. And the other one my mum barely uses. So I'm going to swap those over. And then, I'm going to finish off. So I'm just going to see you guys after I finish doing the last bag. Because so far, this part of the video is going to be taking forever. I mean, I've already put together some of it and it's 22 minutes. Jeez. That was like how long I was hoping the entire video would be. So this is going to be a long one this week. Anyway, I am going to put all these back in here. And I'm going to do the last bag and I'll see you afterwards. Hey guys. So, it's about an hour later. It's 11 o'clock, 11:13 now. And I've gotten the bag done. So, as stitch markers here. Gotten 1, 2, 3 rounds done, and I've started a 4th, but I've just run out of that ball of yarn. So I'll be attaching a new one. I got 2 videos exported, but I'll probably do the last one when I sit down to eat my lunch, you know, have it exporting while I eat, because no one wants to see me eat. Yeah. No. Just trying to debate whether or not I should do myself a Deliveroo and get a couple snacks in, because I really want some snacks. But yeah, I'm just trying to debate with myself whether I should or shouldn't. I think I might. I'm going to put the things on, see how much it comes to, and then decide, okay? But if I'm going to do that, I've got to stop recording on because the delivery is on that phone. Anyway, I'm going to decide whether to or not, then continue with this bag because I'm on row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, row 11, and I need, I think, 20 rows of this. So imagine this about doubled. Imagine this just doubled minus 1, or just double it, 21 rows. Like that, doubled. That's going to be a pretty big bag, and that's going to be pretty good. Anyway, I'm going to see how much the stuff I want on Deliveroo is, and see if I want it or not. And after that, I'll just continue with that. I'll probably do a time lapse or something, but I'll see you guys then. So guys, it is now 2 o'clock. I know I had a bit of a long break. But I didn't end up getting the Deliveroo in the end. I basically wasted an hour. And then after I had my lunch and I cleaned up from that, I then prepped dinner, so it's less for me to do later. So now all I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day is continuing to film a different video, which will not be out by the time this video is out. So I'm just gonna get on with filming that. So yeah, after I've finished that, so after I've done that, because I have about 2 hours to my sister's home, so I'm gonna just film a bit of that video. So I'll see you guys after that. Hey guys, so just wanted to let you know that for today, this is going to be the last bit I'm filming because it's like half an hour till my sister gets home, which means, because she'll be finishing school about this time, which means she can be home any time now, depending if she gets a lift from a friend or not. So, I am gonna sign off for today, and then tomorrow I'll let you know how much crocheting I get done and what I get done, okay? So yeah, so tomorrow I'll just film that outro and see you guys then. Okay? Okay. See you then. So guys, this is now the end of the video. Let me just try to get a bit of angle that. Yeah. But I barely got 1 round done of crocheting yesterday. I really kind of slacked on it a bit. And today I am going to take the product photos, but it's currently raining and miserable, so I'm going to wait till it's a bit brighter so the lighting looks more natural. So yeah, but whatever happens, I need to get those done today because my website will be up today. Shouldn't be tomorrow or the day after, but the day you're watching it, it will be today. So I'm very excited about that. But yeah, so I hope you liked the video. I hope you like and subscribe because it would really help me out with me being such a small YouTuber currently. And I have noticed we are getting very, very close to 100 subscribers. We're at 95. I only need 5 more. So once I hit 100 subscribers, I will be working on the 100 subscriber video. Well, I'll probably start working on that sometime soon. But yeah, that I am very excited for that. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit like, subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell. And I'd really appreciate it if you hyped my video, which is a new feature by YouTube. But other than that, I hope you have a great day. Bye.